Hello and a very warm welcome. Preview time once again. Julian Palmer round Budapest, Hungary. Let's go. The man who loves 11th place is on a mission to win the Grand Prix. In the background, gameplay as usual. Me rambling about the weekend, and it's so close in the championship between Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. 1 point. And also Valtteri Bottas in the mix. Ferrari punctures have spiced up the championship. And who's got a world-class record round this track? Yes, he has. Lewis Hamilton with 5 wins. The most successful driver around Budapest. With wins in 2007, 2009 when the car was absolutely shite, 2012, 2013, 2016. Michael Schumacher has 4 wins. Constructors, the most wins is McLaren with 11. 2.7 miles around the Budapest track. I think this track, I'm not on the F1 games, I'm not a huge fan of this track actually, because it's quite bad on tyre wear on the game. I don't know what it's like actually in real life, whether it's bad on tyre wear, but I'm not a huge fan of this track. But it has been on the calendar a very long time. Held 31 times, 2 DRS zones, and we've got 70 laps around this track. It's quite a quick lap actually. Should be even quicker this year in the new cars. As we're coming up to the final corner, this is one of the DRS zones. We'll talk it through. Do we get an overtake on the gameplay? Not sure if we do. Ducking into the slipstream. Open the DRS. Obviously we're only on lap 2, so we've not got DRS yet. But this is one of the DRS zones. And then you come round turn 1 and you open the DRS again. So 70 laps, 2 DRS zones, 2.7 miles, held 31 times this Grand Prix. First held in 1986 with Nelson Piquet winning the Grand Prix. 2008, Heikki Kovalainen's first and only win in the McLaren. If you remember, Felipe Massa was winning the race, and with 3 laps to go his engine went up in smoke and Kovalainen got the win. Button also got his first win round this track. He is known as Twinkle Toes Jenson Button, and I never liked Jenson Button, but he was a fantastic driver in changeable conditions, and he won his first Grand Prix in 2006. I remember watching it in the pub while I was playing pool. It's a great track. It should produce well. It is a great track for the viewing public, this track. It always seems to bring up good races. It's not one of my favourites. We get on to one of my favourites next at Spa, but I can't wait. The championship's spiced up. Can Julian Palmer get some points? It's beautiful, the championship, the way it's lined up. 1 point between Hamilton and Vettel. A couple of points to Valtteri Bottas. Who's going to win the Hungary Grand Prix? Well, you've got to say Lewis Hamilton's surely favourite. Fernando Alonso in 2003 was the youngest F1 winner when he won this race, but obviously that's been beaten by the likes of Vettel and Max. And Max got points in the last race. The Red Bull, hopefully Max can get finishing some races, close that points gap up to Ricciardo. Will we see a bit of wet weather? We haven't had a wet race in a while. Not like a proper wet race. We had a few spots at Silverstone in qualifying, but nothing major. What position are we in? 8th, I think we are. Closing down on... My screen's really small. Bottas. Yeah. So this is just a little preview ramble. We always have a little ramble. Bit of gameplay in the background. Love doing these videos. Talk about the up and coming weekends. Who's going to win? I'll put my money on Hamilton. I've got 5 wins. Incredible record around this track. And yeah, let the championship continue. I think we've got a month's break after this till Spa. So yeah, very important weekend coming up. See you next time. Adios.